Handmaid's Tale, and I have feelings about it. I don't know if they're good. I don't know if they're bad. Um, so I decided to kind of try to go character by character. So first, I want to talk about Serena. What a character Serena was. What a tragic character. I'm kind of mad that in the series finale, spoilers if you haven't seen Handmaid's Tale, but I feel that they ruined kind of her ending with the addition of her, I guess, realizing that all she needed was to be a mom, and that all she needed, the only man she really needed, was her son. I'm not saying that that's bad. That's kind of similar to what the ending of Barney on How I Met Your Mother had, that in reality the only woman he ever needed was his daughter. And it makes sense then, and it does also make sense on Handmaid's Tale. I'm just mad about the placing of that scene on the finale, because I feel that the last time that we should have seen Serena was when June forgave her. That was such a beautiful moment. I cry. I'm not a Serena stan, but she was so misguided, and the way that she grew up, so it's kind of, it was hard to kind of judge her, because she also had her hands bound, you know. She had tape over her mouth. She couldn't even read, but from a position of what it would seem power, even though it wasn't. But she didn't even understand what she was feeling, and she lashed out on June. And she touches on all this when she's on her retreat at the church, but June never got to hear that. I would have liked for her to, which I think June also understood eventually, is just that it was such a nice moment to see Serena kind of understand that that's where her rage was coming from, that she never really thought of herself as a bad person. But anyway, my point is, June forgiving her, to me, should have been the last time that we see Serena. But no, then you add her being in this facility where the first thing we find out is like, hey, guess what? You have to find someplace else to live after tonight. So we don't get to know what happens to Serena. And I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. I think